Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in today. Today I'm going to be turning some Ambrosia maple, and this is some chunks out of some stuff I cut up just a little while back, and these just happened to crack pretty bad, and just thinking I don't feel like fixing a bunch of cracks, so I think I'm going to do an experiment. It might have more cracks in it time I'm done with it. But I'm going to turn the outside of it, and I ain't going to sand it. And then I'll turn the inside. I might do some bit of sanding on the inside, but got a wood wormhole screw drilled in it, and it's 8 inches diameter and 4 3/4 thick. And let's get it on here and see what we can do with it. Alright, we've cut down about 2 3/8 on the depths. And I'm gonna try to go 4. And a little bit sketchy about it because of these cracks in it, and I've got the recess in it and it's expanding on the cracks, but we'll hope it don't crack apart. I should have did a tinning on it, but I did. Anyway, let's go back and get going on it. Alright, I finally got it finished up. I think it turned out pretty neat. I had to burn it pretty good to get to start making these. I don't know what you call it, but texture, burnt texture, I guess. It cracked them cracks bigger, made them open up a little bit more, and I really thought it would bust more on the inside than what it did, but I'm glad it did. I sprayed shellac on it, poured some shellac out of a can in that sprayer and sprayed it with that heavy solution and sprayed it till this char hardened up. But it's pretty hardened up real good, and you know that stuff's real soft and it's powdery, and wind's blowing, the camera bouncing all over the place. But I was real pleased with it. I think it did pretty good. I like the look of it. Anyway, I sprayed the can back over top of it after I got it coated good and heavy with stuff you get in the can or whatever you call it, out of a can, and then they use a spray can. Anyway, I did this one right here too, and I was trying to replicate barnwood. That's what I was doing on this, and I sprayed white Rust-Oleum paint. First I sprayed the shellac on it to harden the char up, and then I sprayed white Rust-Oleum paint, and then I tried to just kind of wipe it off with mineral spirits. But I don't think it's totally the color of barnwood. It needs more gray or something. I still think it looks pretty neat. When I was doing it, I didn't like it, but then after I got the shellac on it, got it all finished up, I think it turned out pretty neat. Probably going to experiment with this barnwood color a little bit more, see if I can get it more gray. But anyway, this one turned out 7.5 diameter by close to 5. I burnt the bottom of it I practiced on some more pieces and learned how not to burn the bottom, because I had to chisel and carve out the bottom because it burned it pretty dang deep before I could get a signature and the logo burned in it. And it looks pretty rough Charlied out. And this one I started sanding with the sander, and I seen right quick like that wasn't gonna work, so I got this cutting tool and I cut it, and it's a little bit whoppered out, but I got it out. Anyway, I took a round piece of steel next time I burnt some, and I set them on it like this, and then charred them so it covers up the place right there, and then it don't burn out. This one turned out to be about 7 3/4 diameter by 5 inches, and I left these walls pretty thick because that does burn. You don't know how deep it's burning it, and I didn't want to burn slap through it. But anyway, I guess that's about it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned here in a little bit, and I'll put a few more pictures of these things. And we'll see you later. Y'all have a good one.